Well, hello.
I am blind, but hello.
We are not in Maine anymore. We are in another M state. We are in Michigan. Today we are up in the UP.
The Upper Peninsula of Michigan. That's above the mitten. You know the mitten? We're above the mitten.
Last time we were here, it was quite snowy, and today I am wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Quite a difference.
But basically we're just seeing as much as we can in one day up here. We're staying south of here. We're not actually staying in the UP, so we're just up here for a day. But our first stop is up in Whitefish Point.
The searchers all say that it made Whitefish Bay.
At the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum.
The lake it is said never gives up her dead.
So I've been obsessed with the shipwreck, the Edmund Fitzgerald, for a long time. I don't really know where it started. My dad probably showed me the song, and ever since then I've just been looking into it.
Later that night when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
But that is right off the coast, 14 miles away from here in 550 feet of water.
We're going to go scuba dive down.
Yeah, we got our tanks ready to go, and we're going to dive. Even Riley's going to dive. Aren't you, baby?
She says it's not what I signed up for.
No, but this is a really cute little area so far. There's the museum, like we said, and there's also a couple of buildings you can go in and explore. So I'm pretty excited. This has been something I've wanted to look into for quite a while.
And you can walk right over there and go on a beach that's on Lake Superior.
And this is very puppy friendly. Like, she's even allowed in the buildings. We have her in her backpack, so it's easier to deal with her, but she could just be walking around on a leash and be totally fine.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna check out all the buildings here, maybe walk on the beach, and then see what else we get into up in the UP.
The museum's world-class exhibits tell the story of the haunting world of the Lake Superior shipwrecks. Of the 10,000 shipwrecks located on all of the Great Lakes, only about 550 of them are on the floor of Lake Superior. While this is the largest and deepest of the Great Lakes, it has the least amount of ship traffic because of its somewhat remote location compared to the other lakes. The museum not only focuses on the reasons and stories of the ships that sunk, but also in the recovery and research involving the wrecks. The Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society down the road in Sault Ste. Marie has their own underwater research vessel and has donated hundreds of photos and even videos from some of the dives in Lake Superior. The specific reason we came here, however, is to see the exhibit on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The Big Fitz, as she came to be called, was the largest bulk carrier ship at the time of her launch in 1958. She was 729 feet long, 75 feet wide, and weighed almost 14,000 tons empty. During a terrible storm on the night of November 10, 1975, she vanished in an instant, sinking to the bottom of the lake with all 29 souls on board. After several successful dives, its dive site was closed in 1995 to honor the dead, and her 220-pound bronze bell was brought to the surface, refinished, and donated to this museum.
While the Shipwreck Museum was the main reason we came here, we also enjoyed getting to walk around the facility and learn about the light station crews that worked here. One of the buildings focused on the Coast Guard station and some of their rescue procedures. The other larger building was the home of the lighthouse keeper and their family. The museum did a great job showing the day-to-day life of the family, even if the mannequins were a little bit creepy.
This was a great first stop on our tour of the UP, and an incredible way to learn about the men and women who lived, worked, played, and died on the waters of Lake Superior.
Well, we've made it to our next spot, and Candace is going to pronounce it for y'all.
We are at
Taquamenon
State Park.
Yep.
I believe that's how you say it.
We are at the Upper Falls, just us and a few of our best friends here.
Yeah, we're here on a Monday and it's still a little busy, but...
I heard on the weekend sometimes you have to wait like half an hour just to park, so I think we're doing okay.
Yeah, there's a few different trails here. We're doing the Upper Falls, which is... The ladybug's on a mile long, pretty flat, paved, dog friendly. This is the second most voluminous waterfall east of the Mississippi, second to Niagara. It is 200 feet wide and 50 feet tall.
Yeah.
And I think we somehow made it here during like peak fall colors, so it should be really pretty.
Should be enjoyable. Well, we are back in the parking lot.
Yeah, really quick little walk to see the falls.
Sorry.
It surprisingly wasn't that crowded for the amount of cars that are in this parking lot, so I don't know where all the people were.
Yeah, there's a restaurant behind us, which is kind of funny. This is a state park, and there's like a for-profit restaurant, which seems odd to me, but so maybe everyone's just at the restaurant. So we saw the Upper Falls view. Part of the trail was closed, and we couldn't go down the stairs. And then we took the nature walk back to the parking lot, which I highly recommend.
Yep, no one was on it.
Not a single person was on it, which is the way Riley, Candace, and I enjoy it.
And the trees are beautiful.
Yeah, couldn't have timed it any more perfect, honestly.
So from here, I believe we're gonna drive about an hour to pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. We've got a couple of hikes saved there to do, so we'll see what we end up doing. We made it to Pictured Rocks, and we are doing the Sable Falls Trail. It's 0.6 miles if you go all the way to the beach, or you can just see the falls, which are just a short walk from the parking lot.
Super pretty trees here. Everything's like this intense shade of yellow, which is kind of cool.
Do note that you need a national park pass, or you have to pay $30.
$30
I think,
for
like
the
a
day.
daily pass, since it is a national lakeshore.
Just get the park pass. That's what we do every year.
Yeah.
It's the best thing.
This trail is dog friendly. And speeds.
Puppy. There is a bathroom.
It's closed.
Yep. Not helpful.
And I have to pee.
She sure does. So does Beans. So does I. All right, let's see what these falls have to offer us.
Did y'all see what's in this tree? It's kind of ugly. Oh my goodness. Is that a beans?
Alright, well, we have made it a little further down the road in Pictured Rocks, and we are now doing the Miners Castle Trail. It's about half a mile, and so far incredibly pretty. Literally like 100 feet from the parking lot. Incredibly pretty.
Riley's here too. She's just hanging out. We swung by Pictured Rocks when we were in Michigan last spring or last winter. but it was closed because of snow. So we didn't really see anything, and I kind of left thinking, well, this must be incredible, but I just don't know why. And now that we're back and we can explore a little bit more, I understand why.
Alright, well, our last stop at Pictured Rocks, potentially the last stop of the day because the sun is
I'm so tired.
setting quickly. We are at Munising Falls, I believe is maybe how you say it.
Munising. Sounds right.
Munising. It's another waterfall. A really short trail. It's only 0.4 miles. I think a few stairs, but
Yeah.
should be pretty quick.
This is where we came specifically 2 years ago and didn't even know there was a parking lot here because there was so much snow. So now we get to relive this together with Riley
She is ready to go.
and see the falls for themselves.
As we said, the sun was setting and our camera battery was dying, so consider this the end of the video. Stay tuned for more Michigan fun next week. Thanks for watching Riley Roams. Click subscribe to keep up with all of our latest travels, and don't forget to click that like button too.